Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Also welcome if you're new. I am so glad you're here. In today's video, I am literally doing probably the most extreme declutter of my kitchen I have ever done. I am going through every cabinet, pulling everything out, cleaning those cabinets, decluttering them, and then reorganizing them. So if you guys need some over the top extreme motivation to declutter and minimize, this is definitely the video for you. I am also adding in some pull-out shelves, but for the most part I'm trying to keep this on a budget, and I'm not adding anything new except the shelves. I won't lie, the shelves are a little pricey, but you do not need those shelves that you're going to see me put in. I am doing everything with stuff that I already have in my house. I didn't purchase anything other than those shelves. So I hope you guys really enjoyed today's video. Let's get into the decluttering.
It's 2 a.m. and I can't sleep without you. And every wall is getting close, and I don't know what to do. Can't you save my soul? Can't you save my soul? Can't you mend my heart? Can't you mend my heart? I want you back, back, want you back, back, back. Yeah, I want you back, back, want you back, back, back. Some say that love don't hurt, but I've got you stuck in my memory. Some say that hearts come first, but they've never known what it's like to be in love at 20 years old. We kiss in the rain till we catch a cold. Some say that love don't hurt, but I want you back, back, cause I've got you stuck in my memory. One, two, three. Some say that love don't hurt, but I've got you stuck in my memory. Some say that hearts come.
Originally my plan was to empty every cabinet and literally get everything out and go through everything. That's not physically possible. As you saw, this is half, probably not even half my cabinets emptied right now, and my counters are full. And the only way for me to empty literally everything would be to put it on the floor in the family room. And I ain't about to do that. I got dogs, and that's gross. So, I'm going to go through what's on the counters right now, put everything I'm donating on the dining room table, clean these cabinets, and then put back stuff that I know where it's going, as much as possible. And then keep going. But I figured I had to jump in because my original plan is not going as planned, which sometimes that's how it goes. But I can already tell I'm getting rid of a lot of this. Like, a lot of this is going away. I really want to get away from candles, so I think I'm getting rid of all my candles. Which I never thought I would say. I love my candles. But I think I'm getting away from candles and going to start doing more diffusers and things like that in my house. And more natural products. So, I'm already overwhelmed.
And you stole my time, and I live my life with you. Should have known that you'd never make it through. stole my time, and I live my life with you. Should have known that you'd never make it through. Stole my time, and I live my life with you. Should have known that you'd lose. It was all a robbery. It was all a robbery. It was all a robbery, 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 robbery.
So I'm curious how many of you guys have a medicine cabinet in your kitchen. We don't have a really good like cabinet downstairs to put this in other than our kitchen. So we always have our medicine in here if it's vitamins or prescribed medicine, not prescribed medicine, Band-Aids, and everything. Like literally everything in here. So I'm just going through getting rid of anything that is expired, as well as just trying to organize it out to vitamins in one, more of the everyday stuff that we grab for in another, and then things for like cold and flu, stuff that we only grab if we are specifically sick with something, in a different one. But that is why this main shelf on the bottom is my medicine cabinet. I really wanted something that I can grab for easily. That way if the kids are going through something and need something, it is right there, easy to grab. I'm also going in with my Mrs. Meyer's multi-purpose spray to wipe down every single shelf. This is so satisfying to get everything cleaned up. This spice cabinet wasn't too bad. I just needed to reorganize it out. I see everyone with these glass jars, and that's nice and all, but I like trying new seasonings, so I really don't find it practical because I would need to change that up all the time. I do have my everydays, but my everydays I buy giant containers of, so I just keep it real simple. I do like that 2-layered shelf though. I think I got that on Amazon a couple years back. Highly recommend that. It was one of those as seen on TV.
Between us, as everybody said, and I wanna be all on my own today. But every time when I look in your eyes, you don't know what I'm feeling inside. It's all right here, all right here. Every time I put the radio on, they always play our favorite song. I'm right back here, right back here. You draw the line for the ones you care for, right over here by my bed. Somehow we know there's a hole between us, as everybody said. And I try to see the reason why I should stay with you tonight. But every time when I look in your eyes, you don't know what I'm feeling inside. It's all right here.
Now, like I said before, I am being very strict on what I'm keeping and what I'm not. I've done this in the past, and the kitchen is probably the hardest area for me to declutter, purely because it's like, I might need this, but really, if I have not used it in this house, and we have been in this house for about 3 years now, I got rid of it because my food processor, it seems nice, but I literally have used it probably twice since having it, and I've probably had it for about 10 years. I chop stuff up. I do it all by hand. And I feel like a lot of people keep gadgets because they seem like a good idea, but realistically you end up using other stuff. So I do have kitchen gadgets that I use. I have 2 crock pots, not getting rid of those. I have multiple sandwich makers, not getting rid of those because I use those. Things like that, obviously I'm holding on to. But if there are other things that I have not used in years, I'm just getting rid of because I'm probably not going to use them. And holding on to something just because of the what if is more of a waste of money than getting rid of it. And I also feel like that's a big reason we have a hard time getting rid of kitchen stuff is it's pricey. Like, we're getting rid of stuff that could be anywhere from $50 to $100. But if you're not using it, you're wasting money by wasting that space. So highly recommend, get rid of it. If you know you're not going to use it, just let go.
Been 20 nights and 20 days, lost without a friendly face. No reflection from my soul, emptiness is rising tall. Calling to my brighter side, wishing for a place to hide, a place to leave the dark in me forever and ever. Chasing sunlight, racing for life, breaking silence to master the lies. You can tell a story, but I can't deal. Telling it again doesn't make it real. I am on the run, I am chasing light. I'm finally a part of the race for life. For 20 nights and 20 days, I was drifting out of space. I turned away from every sound, from everything that shook my ground. But slowly I will start to change, feel the light within my range. The aberration time is due forever and ever. Chasing sunlight, racing for life, breaking silence to master the lies. You can tell a story, but I can't deal. Telling it again doesn't make it real. I am on the run, I am chasing light. I'm finally a part of the race for life. 20 nights and 20 days, lost without a friendly face. Chasing sunlight, racing for life, breaking silence to master the lies. You can tell a story, but I can't deal. Telling it again doesn't make it real. I am on the run, I am chasing light. I'm finally a part of the race for life.
So I've pretty much gone through everything. This dining room table is full of what I'm getting rid of. That's ridiculous, guys. Like, really? All of this? Some of this stuff, like, I literally haven't touched since moving into this house, which is why it's over here. Because if I have not touched it since moving into this house, I'm not gonna miss it. Also, how many of you have a million vases? Because every time your amazing husband gets you flowers, it comes in a vase. But I don't need a million vases. So we're getting rid of a lot of this. I still have stuff to put away. However, I got drawers to install in these cabinets and in my pantry. So this is going to stay like this for now so I can install those. And the stuff over here, I'm just not 100% sure where I'm putting it yet, which is why it's still out. But I've been trying to put stuff away like as I need it, or as I know where it goes. But yeah, this is a lot. This isn't too bad. It's when I get over here. However, the reason it's still here, one, I wanted to show you it all so you could see the dramatic how much there is. But over here is all those shelves, and I plan on using these boxes to pack up all of that to go to Goodwill. All right, so I figured before getting Xander from school, I'm gonna take all of this to donations just to get it out of the house. Huge, huge recommendation. We need to clutter. Get rid of it as fast as possible because for me, it overwhelms me. Like, having all of that in the house is just so overwhelming. I don't want to get anything else done. So, my trunk is full, so I have to go before Xander to take this. So, I'm going to take all that. I am so excited, though. I know I mentioned in the beginning that HelloFresh is sponsoring today's video, and it's going to be a huge lifesaver because it is so easy, so convenient. The food is always delicious, and I don't have to think about dinner. Like, I don't have to think about it at all. So that is what I'm doing tonight, because that way we are still getting a fresh, home-cooked meal, but I don't need to worry about it. Because honestly, otherwise we'd be doing some fast food or restaurant, which is fine, but is not as nice as just cooking a fresh, nice meal at home. So I will leave in some footage of what we are doing for dinner tonight, because I am super, super excited about the stuff I got in my box this time, and I'm going to share all of it with you. It is so good. I am so excited. Like, eek! I can't wait for dinner.
Calling to my brighter side, wishing for a place to hide, a place to leave the dark.
So these are actually the shelves I talked about in the beginning. I'm not going to show you putting them all together, but they did come together fairly easy. They had dovetailed connections. So you just set up 3 sides, slide in the bottom, little rubber mallet. If you don't have, highly recommend for this project. There were some times that they were a little bit of a pain, but they weren't too bad. And then you just line up the rails and make sure to line them up correctly in the cabinets as well. So these are going to make such a huge difference in a couple of my cabinets to make sure that I can actually see everything. So I bought these for the pantry as well as the cabinets under my island. Now, I wanted to put them on both sides. However, the other side, I'm doing in the island right here, the other side has electrical, like, things going through it because there is a outlet on the island, which I didn't realize when I ordered these, so I do have to return 2 shelves. But when you see the before and after of how much nicer this is, it makes such a huge, huge difference. I love these drawers so, so much. Just to be able to pull them out, I just need to make sure they were locked in place well. But now I can literally see and grab everything in these cabinets. And there's so many things that were just getting lost because you just couldn't see them. You're literally pulling stuff out to get at stuff. And this is such a game changer. Like I said, these are a little bit more pricey. Definitely something you don't need. But I will leave them linked in the description below if you guys are interested in them. Luckily, my pantry wasn't that bad. I had it fairly organized. I just purely had to pull everything out to get the new drawers in. I had to reorganize it a little bit because even though I tried to line them up to be the same as before, they were slightly different with the type of shelves they were, but such a huge difference. Also, I know in this video they look a little crooked. They are not. My camera must have just been turned slightly. I made sure everything had a level and was straight and even. Highly recommend that. You don't want to have crooked, crazy looking shelves.
Living without your love, but time and again my thoughts go back to when we were crazy kids with a lot of feelings. I'm too proud to beg and too numb for stealing. When I rode with you, it was all downhill, and losing control was a part of that thrill. A part of me still wants you. A part of me still wants you. I've got my own place, an extra toothbrush as well, for someone you don't know of. But these are long days, and even though you can tell, there's something I can't get over. I know I'm better off living without your love, but time and again my thoughts go back to when we were crazy kids with a lot of feelings. Too proud to beg and too dumb.
All right, on to my meal for this night. This was such a lifesaver. I love that HelloFresh has everything pre-portioned out so you don't have to worry about the waste. Everything comes in its fresh ingredients and they give you so many options. You can do low calorie, vegetarian, pescatarian, and there's more 5-star recipes with HelloFresh than any other company, which makes sense to why this is the #1 food kit company in America. Now, the other thing that I thought was really just, I don't know, hit home and was just like a heartwarming thing that HelloFresh does is in 2020, they gave over 4 million meals out to charity. And I think with everything that went down in 2020, it's just a really big, like, talk to the type of company they are, and I just really appreciated knowing that. This definitely was such a lifesaver on this night. It took all the stress out of cooking. I was able to get a fresh, delicious meal put on the table within about 20 minutes. And after working all day, it was nice to not have to worry about that, to know I could get done what I wanted to get done in the kitchen, but still made sure there was a healthy, delicious meal on the table for everyone this night. I also love these meal kits because I'm really good at cooking the same thing over and over again. You know, you have those family favorites that you just keep going back to, and HelloFresh is a great way to get out of that rut of cooking the same old things. All right, taste test. The boys have theirs. And this is Daddy's.
Is it good? You look like you're having a good time.
Bailey is very interested. Bailey, does that look delicious? You can't have any.
So eat whatever you don't eat. You eat it all.
Is it Daddy approved? Mm-hmm. Boys, is it approved? Is it good? Thumbs up? I can see. You seem to be enjoying it. So I highly recommend checking out my description box and go to HelloFresh.com and use my code Cambriea10 to get 10 free meals, including free shipping. And a big thanks once again to HelloFresh for partnering up with me on today's video. So if you haven't noticed already, this is day 2. I just wanted to go over and get the rest of the kitchen stuff done that I wanted to the day before, but honestly just ran out of time. So I'm just going through and giving everything a really good clean down and sanitize. I would love to know what you guys want to see in my upcoming videos. I'm going to be doing a lot more deep cleaning and spring cleaning, but are there specific tasks that you want to see done or specific rooms? Definitely let me know in the comments below, because I do all these videos for you to give you inspiration, to get you motivated, and I really want to know what you want to see.
The sun, looking into those eyes, wishing that somehow we could go back again. One more time, baby, yeah. Oh, sunshine. Always used to hold my hand, painted our hearts in the sand, kissing while we made new plans, but still I dream away.
So the top cabinets honestly don't get that bad. So those usually I can get done a lot quicker, but these bottom cabinets, these get really dirty between someone trying to pour their own milk and spilling, or the dogs can obviously get right up against these little sticky fingerprints. These definitely are the ones that take a bit longer to clean because there's a lot more spots. Usually the top ones, it's just right around the handles and dusting. I will say though, I do want to do a deeper clean of my kitchen coming up and actually take a degreaser to the cabinets. Highly recommend every once in a while degreasing your cabinets, because it is a kitchen, and if you cook like I do, they are going to get greasy and dirty, and definitely something you want to keep up on. On a more regular basis though, I love using the Method Wood for Good. One, it just gives it a beautiful look, it does clean really well, and it smells amazing.
The sun, missing all the sun. Do you think about me now and then? Think about me now. I miss the sun, looking into those eyes, wishing that somehow we could go back again. One more time, baby,
One area that will definitely make it feel like my kitchen is not clean is if the sink needs to be cleaned out. So this is definitely something I love, going in and giving a really good scrub, make it shine, make it smell good. Your sinks can get stinky, so highly recommend cleaning them out really well. I like using cleaning pods in them. I also sometimes will just put some essential oils down the drains. All those things can really help with any odd smells in your kitchen. Often the odd smells are coming from your sink.
One step forward and another back, I would never try to fool ya. I'm one heartbeat away from going mad. Girl, when you look like that, closer, closer, I'ma get closer to you. Yeah, got me, baby, got me hooked on you once again. Girl, I need you. How many times do I wanna yell? 'Cause we could be so complete. Baby, I'll never want anyone new. I was on the bed when you undressed. Baby, when I pulled you in and felt your breath, then I knew the girl I need you. Smiling like that, I could never resist it. Smiling like that, I could never resist it. Smiling like that, I could never resist it. Every moment is another chance. Loving you is all I wanted. I'm wide open for a love affair. Girl, when you're looking like that. Closer, I'ma get closer to you. Yeah, got me, baby.
So often you guys ask what vacuum I'm using, and if you've been with my channel for a while, you know I have a couple different ones, but this is actually my Roborock H6. I love this vacuum for quick cleanups. I vacuum multiple times a day just because I do have two very large, very hairy dogs, a St. Bernard and a Siberian Husky, so they shed a lot, and this just makes it really easy to keep up with the dog hair. So when people ask, how do you keep up with it? I highly recommend a stick vacuum. I do still have my upright, and I also have my robot vacuum, but this just works really well for those quick cleanups. And then going in with my O'Cedar spin mop, I used to do hot water, vinegar, and dish soap on my floors, but my new favorite concoction is hot water and powdered Tide. It works so well, especially in the winter when there is salt all over my floors, and it just really cleans them up nicely. So this is something I highly recommend trying if you're trying to figure out a new solution for in your mop water. I know it's not just Wisconsin right now dealing with the crazy weather, so maybe a little hint to some of my southerners watching me. Also, I hope you guys are all doing well. I know for a lot of you guys in Texas, you're actually going through a lot right now. So just know I'm thinking about you, I'm praying for you, and you're definitely in my thoughts. Now, this is probably the most satisfying spot though. All of the befores and all the afters.
You got eyes like summer sky. If you're smart, could kill or die. And now it starts to rain, so let's enjoy it. I can't believe that this is real, and the way you make me feel, you make me wanna sing, and so I do. So if you want, I'll be right there. Anything you want for you, my sweetheart. I'll be by your side, and when I do get to see your smile, I'm up in the clouds and now we're apart. It will take a little longer to get you off my mind tonight. You keep telling me you're shy. If smart could kill or die, there's no need to rush. If something is meant to be, I really felt for you, and I want you to be mine. 'Cause you make me wanna sing, and so I do.
Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, definitely give this video a big thumbs up. If you're new here, I would love if you would subscribe. I love doing cleaning, organizing, decluttering, all the things that have to do with keeping your house a home, and would love to have you join me. Also, let me know in the comments below what your favorite part of this video was and what you want to see in my next videos, because I am planning out videos and I always like to make sure that I am showing you guys what you want to see. But until next time, bye!